Hi, I'm Dave Hoover with Forklift Training Systems, here to do a demo on the Keytroller 601/PowerFleet Expert unit. The unit's got several major components. It's got the LCD keypad, it's got the flashing strobe and alarm that goes off when bad things happen, and it's got a computer accelerometer here that determines how violently the truck was impacted. It also has a control module here that goes down inside the unit. The rest of this is just for demonstration purposes. So there's some basic functionality to this unit. The one would be logging in and out. And so the operators are going to use an HID proximity badge. If you have HID badges in your facility, the chances are very high that they will be compatible. If not, we can provide you with compatible badges for as little as $5 an operator. So we would present this badge to the truck. It's going to check and make sure that the operator is in the system, and then it's going to take you into the pre-shift checklist if the operator is the first one on the truck that shift. Now, subsequent operators, you can make them do checklist, or you can just say, hey, the truck is okay for this shift. If one person checks it, we're going to force the pre-shift checklist on the first person in the next shift. So this is just an example of an operator checklist. It is not the operator checklist or OSHA approved or endorsed or anything. It's just what they happen to put in here for the demo unit. So in this case, they're asking for, is the truck forks okay? And so we'll hit yes. The next question is the seatbelt okay? Once again, yes. Completely customizable. You can put it in English, you can put it in Spanish. Are the tires okay? Yes. Engine oil, I'll fail this. Is the engine oil okay? No. Are you absolutely sure it will lock the truck out if so? I'll put no, and it will take me back through that question again, and I'll hit yes this time. If I had hit no, it would have stopped and reported that incident to management wirelessly. I'm going to start the truck now. I hit a button, and it's just like the push button on an automobile. So we don't have any key anymore to get lost or get broken. We just push button start. So now it's going to ask me things that are functional things that I have to be running for. So check the horn, check the lights, check the brakes, check hydraulic oil, and here we go. Now there's lots of different things. You can randomize the questions, you can change the questions up. There's lots of different things that you can do. You can also put in amount of time, and so if you think that an operator checklist should take 4 minutes or 5 minutes, you can put that time limit in there. If the operator doesn't take that amount of time to do the checklist, it'll email you and tell you that they maybe pencil whipped or finger whipped the report. So now we've got a number of different things on the screen. It tells us the date, the time, the operator that's on there, a speed limit if the truck's so equipped with that option. And I'm going to simulate an impact now. So this is the shock module. This is what would get bumped. It's down on the frame. And when a truck bumps that beyond acceptable limits, which are adjustable to your forklifts and facility, then this is going to go off instantly. It's going to let the operator and everybody within a quarter mile know that the truck's been impacted, and it's going to show up on the screen, and then it's going to go into a countdown. Probably a bad idea to shut the truck down at the moment of impact, so most customers give it a 15, 20, 25-second delay and give them the countdown timer, and then the unit shuts down. It reports that impact electronically by email, and you come out and figure out what happened and do what needs to be done. So I'm going to go ahead and impact it. Told me the level of G-force impact, and now it's giving me a countdown timer. Countdown in 3, 2, 1. Now the truck's done. So the truck is locked out. So if an operator tries to come back and log in, it's going to tell them that they don't have permission to log in. It's been impacted. So the only way for that truck to be brought back into service would be a supervisor has to go out. Obviously, he's gotten an email that tells him that Joe Smith impacted something at 4.9 Gs. So the truck's sitting there, Joe's sitting there probably, and he goes out and fills out his paperwork and sees if there's any damage or personal injury. And if not, he may reset the truck. So he resets it by presenting his badge, And it's going to take them right back into the pre-shift checklist again. And the reason is if the truck's been impacted, you're going to want to make sure that it's okay. So you're going to go through that pre-shift checklist again. We won't do that for demo purposes, but we're just going to log out. And very simply, when an operator logs out, they just say log out and yes, and we're back to the home screen again. Thanks for your time.